Hello everyone, this is your senior designer HGO Giovanni and Master Builder from Blacksmith Motoring, watching the Blacksmith Motoring channel. I do want to apologize today. I don't have a cameraman to actually assist me. I have the guys all working in the shop. We've got a slew of new products coming out for the fall and a lot of bikes to get out, so I wasn't able to pull one of them away. But I have been getting a ton of emails to our tech department and also asked at rallies about our Phantom S airride system for the front of the xv1900 Yamaha Star Roadliner, Raider, and Stratoliner. So I wanted to shoot something really quick to give you guys an idea of what's actually inside your stock front end and then what we're actually replacing. Hopefully this will answer some of you guys' questions. As always, if you have any additional questions, you can always email us at tech@blacksmithmotoring.com. Let me go over what you're looking at first. Would be what the inside of your actual fork tube looks like. You have your upper spring, your cap washer, of course your end cap that actually screws onto the fork tube itself. Show you one here. Your center slide spacer. This will be your lower dampener. Dampener has a spring on it. There's also a nylon cup that goes in the bottom. So essentially, this whole setup here, let me step out the way for you, is what makes up your entire front end. Of course, you fill it with oil, fork seals, go on the tubes, and from there, you have your factory OEM. Now what we're doing is a little bit different. We still want to maintain the whole factory setup. We don't want to change this out. This is what gives you your improved ride. So what we developed is a fully insulated cartridge air ride system that, as you see, has a lower spring. This would actually place your dampener, so you can actually screw it into the lower fork tube like the factory dampener does. This is all sealed body for air to go through it. Now, our fork caps only have an air valve, but they do mimic the factory fork caps, so it's an easy screw in. What's great about this system is it needs no oil. It's all sealed, as you can see, so you only need air, so there's no more oil that goes in the front of your fork tubes. If you look at it, it's about the same dynamic length as the internals from the factory once we push them together. So you'll still get the 4.5 inches of front travel, except this way you can control it more with the dampening used by air. Now the best thing about this system, just wipe this off, is the fact that it is just a factory drop-in, and let me show you how. What you typically look at with a stock tube is your tube end. It has been gutted, as hopefully you can see from the camera. I'm trying to get a little bit of light in there. Fully gutted. Now you won't need to replace your fork seals. I just pulled the fork seals on this one to actually get the dampeners out. They will just be greased because the system no longer carries oil in it. You have your lower fork leg body, which on the bottom here, the Allen slides through that normally holds the dampener on. So this is your factory fork tube. So what we do is, you see the factory fork tube laid out. Go ahead and stretch this out a little bit more. That's your average setup there. So what we do is we take our totally sealed front air cartridge with a support spring to give you an extra amount of compression. We insert that into a factory fork tube, as you see here. Now what you do is you'll run your first Allen, let me turn it around here for you, through the bottom and the base. That will actually catch the lower base that's been threaded for the factory Allen in the actual air ride cartridge. From there, simply sliding the cartridge up, screwing the base in, and as you see, let me come close to the camera, you have the same exact seal that you have from the factory with our machined end caps. Now we deal with a good company that machines these out for us at end caps with the air to fit on to our air cartridge. So we never have to worry about replacing them. Once they're on there. We can remove them if they ever need service, but 9 times out of 10 with the full air cartridge you never will. But we do offer a warranty on it, so in case we have to service it, we can pull the end caps. Now the best thing about these end caps are it will still slide up into your triple tree like normal. You still can use the factory triple tree cover, both in chrome or black depending upon which model you have. So that's it. So once the seals go down, it seals up. When the air is pushed into the system, it will retract out, air is out, it will slow back down. So this is just a quick, fast look at the Phantom S air ride system. Hopefully this answers a lot of questions that you guys did have. Of course, as always, you can always ask our tech department at tech@blacksmithmotoring.com. System sales on our online store. We do have it available for a few other models. What I showed you today will cover the xv1900, Stratoliner, Roadliner, and Raider. But this system actually, the inner cartridge is about the same for the same models. It's just changing out the top cap and the lower tube, as long as you have the same tube size. So if you got any other questions, give us a buzz at 888-740-2077, extension 12, or email us at tech@blacksmithmotoring.com. Or you can also visit our website at blacksmithmotoring.com and click the web store for pricing and availability. Thank you for joining us on the Blacksmith Motoring channel today.